Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft, another Minecraft Xbox 360 Let's Play video. But it's not a Let's Play video, it's a video explaining the new update. A couple of stuff in an update, mainly redstone, because redstone's cool. So, a couple of the new stuff, there's tripwire hooks, daylight sensors, droppers, hoppers, comparators, weighted pressure plates, gold and iron, and a trap chest. And I'm going to explain what just about a couple of these do. Well, what all of these do. The weighted pressure plates. No, I'll start by going. I need a block. First off, trap chest. When you open it, it emits a redstone signal. So, you could turn on a comparator, for example. Just like that. Weighted pressure plates. You can stand on them, but they measure how heavy stuff is on a block. For example, you've got a trap chest on there. Measures that. Put a weighted pressure plate on there. This one is a heavy one, so I think you need a lot of stuff on it to change out the redstone signal. Unless I'm wrong. Of course I would be wrong, because the game's like that. I'm wrong, obviously. Well, that's not... Well, usually, from what I've experimented with, it's how heavy stuff is. I'll try it like this. Yeah. So, with the amount of stuff that's on it, that's how much signal it outputs. So you throw one thing on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's inputted. 6, 7, 8. 8 input, output. So yeah, it should do it for both of them, but I think you need a lot of stuff on the iron one because that's the heavy version of the plate. Here it is, and the gold's just for light items. So that's a trap chest and the weighted pressure plates. Now for the hopper. What this does, let's just have a weighted pressure plate, stand on it. Actually, no, we'll not have a weighted pressure plate, we'll have a redstone torch, as you would. So you use the sides and the back. Basically, what this is, if the redstone signal on the side is a higher signal than the one on the back, then it doesn't input output signal. But if it's lower, like that one, then it does output signal. And also another thing is it doesn't repeat the signal like on repeaters. It just carries on the signal from what it was. So I'll show an example of that now. Place down torch. Just don't get really low. Outputs the same signal. So it's not a repeater, just don't get confused with them. They can also be used for things like toggleable loops, like instead of toggleable clocks, which is a really useful thing that I found out about it. I'll move that because I can't bother to put the block back. Lazy me. Toggleable clocks, you just turn that on and then it just repeated the clocks, it does a clock. And if it, as you can probably easily tell, if you're doing it with a redstone torch like that, it would burn the torch out or it just wouldn't give it time to update. Mainly burn it out. So yeah. So suggestion, place down repeater, I can find one. Like this. And then it won't burn out the torch, and then it's simple enough. Now it's time to go into the hoppers. Hoppers, they catch items. Simple enough. And you can use comparators to measure that. So, with how many items are in it. Pretty cool. It can be used for useful things like sorting systems, and maybe clocks. can. Clocks. I keep forgetting to crouch while doing it. There we go. Just put an item in there. It'll just repeatedly go like that. And it'll just repeatedly do a clock like that. Simple enough. Daylight sensors. Whether it's day or not, they input a signal. If it's night time, they don't input a signal. So if it was night time, then that wouldn't be inputted. So you could say it as an inverter, like I don't have my redstone torch anymore. As an inverter, so when it is, then I'm just gonna do that. So when it is night time, then that could be inverted, so it's on, and then lights turn on. A dropper. It's like a dispenser. So let's go, for example, get a boat out. Oh, boat. Like that. Let's turn it on by using the hopper. And then it doesn't, unlike a dispenser, because a dispenser just, I think, if I'm right, then dispensers, sorry, dispensers usually make the boat just come out like as you're about to ride in it, like that. No? Well, I'm wrong. Might only do it in water. I think it was in TU12 update it did that. Only in water. But yeah. Basically useful for just dropping items. So let's go into some other features. Let's go with the next feature. Let's go with horses, as they are probably the main thing for this update. Donkeys, horses and mules. That's a horse. That's a donkey. That's a mule. Donkeys, and I think mules can actually hold a storage space. Like you can add a chest to it. Horses, no, you can't. And yeah, you can also speed up the growth of these animals by feeding like wheat, golden apples, and other stuff. And to tame one of these animals, you sit on its back until hearts appear from it, which is a really cool effect. So, yeah. So let's go on to the next. So guys, we're back now, and we're going to be moving on to beacons. And beacons are a cool feature added in this update. They basically give you buffs, and you don't have to use potions. It's kind of weird, but it works pretty well. You make a 3x3 platform like this, or you can make it a lot bigger, like in a pyramid. You can make it a lot bigger actually. And what you do to activate it, you get, let's say, a diamond, an emerald, a piece of iron, or a gold ingot. Here we're going to use an emerald now, because I think it's the best one. Choose one of these two. From how high the better you can have it. So the highest is to have regeneration, and I think one of the others. But right now we've only got it this size, so activate speed, tick. And then whenever you're near this beacon, in range of it, then it gives you speed for like forever. But if you come out of range, then you lose the speed, which is a bit annoying, but it's useful for if you're wandering around your house. So now, also dungeons. The chests that are in dungeons. There's another chest inside that chest because chests are chests. Mobs horses also have their own armor now. There's diamond horse armor, gold horse armor, iron horse armor. Once you've tamed a horse, which we are about to do now. No donkey, because it doesn't work on donkeys or mules. It has to be a horse to have the armor, or you can't use it. You can also add a saddle to it to get it so you can control it, which is pretty cool. Let's go find one of our horses that we spawned in. They've all run off. How very nice. Let's get another one. horse, it won't let you just go. Whenever you try to tame a horse, it will buckaroo. No, what am I thinking? Where did I get that from? It will throw you off its back and basically repeatedly do that until after a while you'll probably get bored and then parts will appear and then it'll be your horse. Have I got it? Have I got it? Nope. Come on. Those, yep, the hearts have appeared. Once the hearts have appeared, you can add a saddle and some horse armor. And they look pretty cool. The armor looks pretty nice. You can't craft the armor, you still can't craft saddles, but yeah. And if you hold A to jump, it controls how high it jumps. And if you get it on the orange bar, then it jumps the highest it can get, which is really cool. So, I like that. So yeah, you can feed it stuff like wheat and golden apples to keep it full, which is cool. Let's move on to leads. Come on, let me off. With leads, let's get a fence post. That's a perfect example for leads. Fence posts. What you can do with leads, so you right click on the animal you want to attach to the lead, you put it on the fence posts, and then it won't be able to leave the fence post. It'll be stuck there until you right click on that again, get it back, and then ride it away. Because, yeah, they are cool. Die, Enderman, die. Trampled with the horse. Because, yeah. Okay, next we're moving on to fireworks. The fireworks, they come with a nice selection of them inside the creative inventory, but because there are so many different types, you cannot have them all. So the stuff from this, that's a ball of firework just exploded. There's this. Creeper face exploded. Didn't see it with that. Because I know I didn't. Creeper face, just can't see that. And this one. It's just scattering. This one. Once again, scattering and just flickering. And there's this one, which is an explosion like a star, which is a really nice one, which I like. So next, we're going to move on to something else. You've probably seen soul sand in the nether. If you haven't, then you haven't been, then where have you been? Because it's been in ages. But soul sand, simple nether thing. And as you know, since I think it's title update 12 update, there's been wither heads. No use for them, but now there is use. Build soul sand in a T-shape like this, and place wither skulls on all of these, and you have a wither. A boss that you need to go to the nether for to get wither skeleton skulls. You need to kill wither skeletons, and only one at a time though. If you kill this thing, it drops a nether star, the thing to make a beacon. The beacon. So yeah, where are you? There. What? Far away. When it gets I think it's over time. Let's just that will get you a beacon, so you can get your beacon. So it is, no, not 3 glass. What am I on about? 5 glass. I've got too much. Wow. First I get too little, now I get too much. And you get that. So let's go make it in the crafting table. And then another useful thing. I forget I said that because that's not in here yet. Stained clays, pretty good. Just a little hit right there. Yeah, let's get a crafting table. Crafting table, right there, simple enough. Place it down, right click it. Find it, right there in the redstone section. Click, make beacon. It doesn't work, the beacon doesn't work if you are on anything but a podium like this. It doesn't have to be emerald blocks, it can be gold blocks, iron blocks, diamond blocks, or emerald blocks. So you're in luck there. If you don't have any iron or anything, then you're out of luck. So beacon would be useless for you to have. So yeah. Die, spider. Ooh, I'm a flying ender dragon. No one ever knew about that, did they? So to finish this video off, let's go get an anvil, bing, and a name tag. What name tags are, it's basically so you can name your animals. So let's get a pig, or creeper, why not? Put him in a hole. He's our pet creeper now. No one will ever take him. What are you looking at? You're not gonna blow up, are you? Oh, I'm in creative mode. You can't get me, can't get me, can't get me. Oh! So yeah, anvil. What do I want to name Mr. Creeper? Let us call him... Oh yeah, you need XP for this as well. Let's call him... Sam. Might as well, it's an easy name to say. This obviously costs 5 XP. You've got it. Right click on the creature. Obviously it doesn't want to work on the creeper. Doesn't want to work. Don't want to work. Don't want to work. I don't know. Might only work on tame creatures. And then on the PC it does work on all creatures, which is annoying on here. You can't do it on a creeper, obviously. Got any bones? Let's get some bones. Let's get some bones. Bones. That took a while. Right click. Right click. Nope. You're meant to be able to, I'm saying right click, aren't I? I'm not used to it. You're meant to be able to just press left trigger and then you should be able to name the creature, but right now, either they're not working or they're just work in progress, I don't know. You should be able to name them. You should be able to name them. Why can't you name them, Piggy? Why can't you name them? So guys, I thank you all for watching this video on Minecraft on the Xbox, and I'll see you guys